Hey y'all, welcome to the channel that brings you multidimensional content, which means that the readings are from a broad and expansive point of view, and that they're not for a specific time but should resonate with you whenever you come across them. So if you clicked on the reading, you are going through a very unique experience, right? So the title talks about how people are competing to become your new handler. You're in line for a new handler and people are competing to be that. So I'm going to start at the beginning. Handler, this term of handler and where it comes from, because I know that it has negative connotations. People talk about handlers when it comes to celebrities and when they're accusing them of being in the Illuminati and like blah, 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 blah. So it's cool. Let's acknowledge that so that we can let it fly away. So, to the people I'm speaking to, you guys, ne? You guys, I want to like be able to explain this to you, and we can explore it together, but without you being afraid and without you kind of bringing up resistance in the form of fear. Like, when you just want to take what society has told you, but it's cool. I trust you guys. And like I said, if you clicked like on the video, it means something inside you resonates with this like title. So at least you want to know more, like what's going on. So let me tell you, right? You guys, the people I'm talking to, you guys come from elite bloodlines. So that can be spiritual bloodlines or that can be physical like bloodlines. So that it can be astral bloodlines. It can be galactic bloodlines. So those of you who resonate with starseeds, those of you who resonate with Orisha, those of you who resonate with the Greek pantheon, it doesn't matter what it is. Like those of you who resonate anything, to be honest, Christianity, Hinduism, whatever it is, the people I'm talking to, you guys come from an elite bloodline. Like I said, be it astrally, spiritually, or physically. So what happens is, but to be honest, I'm talking more to people who you come from an elite bloodline, like astrally, like spiritually, which might reflect itself in your 3D life. So maybe you are in your 3D life now coming from a royal family or whatever. But for those of you who are not, like, okay, cool, don't worry. There will be things in your life though that give you a hint. There's a certain sense of privilege in your life. Like even if you've been broke or you've suffered or whatever it is, to be honest, the people I'm speaking to, there is a sense of privilege in your life. Like, even if you grew up with a single parent or whatever, you were taken care of, or you were always provided for. Your needs have always been provided for. And to be honest, some of you may like to think of your childhood as like not good, and I challenge you that look at your childhood outside of what society calls a great childhood. Like a lot of you guys, someone also, as you were growing up, someone realized how chosen you were because of the way other grown-ups acted around you, like how they wanted to make sure that you were okay. And there might have been someone close to you who wanted to take that away from you, wanted to take that privilege away from you. And I'm mentioning this because this is a person that might have built a story about your childhood. So this is a person who, let's say it's a sister, right? Let's say it's a sibling. And you're the favorite, it seems, right? And this sibling would have made, like, so as you guys grow up, they'll start, let's say they didn't have a good upbringing. To be honest, might not be lying, but they kind of try and enforce that onto you. Now, understand, you were the favorite, so you don't have the same experience, even if you guys grew up in the same house. You don't have the same experience as this person, as your sister or your brother. So it's not that they're lying, but that's not your experience. So that's what I'm saying. Like, Some of you confuse your childhood with the childhood of your siblings or something like that, but you need to understand something. Like, I'm talking about you specifically. So when I said your childhood, you might have thought, no, my childhood was horrible. Was it? Was it? Was it? But okay, cool. Anyway, handler. So, because you come from a spiritually elite bloodline, what happens is you don't just get released into the universe like without, like someone who's going to be there to guide you, someone who kind of like is always your reminder of home in an energetic type of way. So a lot of starseeds will resonate with this part, but even if you don't resonate with starseed, like, you understand what I'm saying as long as you're connected to spirit, and obviously as long as this reading resonates with you. So if you look in the media, right, and all that stuff, they talk about how these handlers are like people that keep people in line, and they make sure that like you're being brainwashed properly or something. Like, basically they force you to do things that you don't want to do, and there's this whole thing about how it's basically revolving around money. So that's a very low vibrational, very restricted perspective of something that is actually very divine. And that's what I'm going to share with you guys. Like, I want you to honestly allow that idea of a handler or whatever it is that you've gotten in the media, and allow it to just fizzle away. Like, allow it to fizzle away. And now I'm going to tell you guys, like, what your handler is for, and basically we'll get into the tarot reading, which is these people that are competing to be your handler. So, cool, you come from an elite bloodline. Your ancestors, galactic ancestors, family bloodline ancestors, whatever, they're not just gonna let their being, their little chosen one just go out into the world like alone. So you get someone, like I said, who is basically going to cater to you. So for a lot of you, it is a parent. So even if you grew up with both your parents, it will mostly be one parent. For those of you who is both your parents, I don't even know what you're doing in this reading, because then you know everything about your bloodline and everything. Like, you've put everything together, you know who you are, you cool. But okay, the people I'm talking to is like, you get like one parent. Sometimes, if not a parent, it can be a sibling, or it will be a grandparent, an aunt, an uncle, something like that. But there's one grown up from the moment you're born. You become their favorite, and they're normally a person that's very well to do, like financially they're well off, so they can take care of you, or they're just a very nurturing, supportive person, right? And yeah, basically this person kind of guides you. It's not just financial support, but you'll notice how they kind of guide your conditioning into the world. A lot of you are quite different from a lot of people, and the reason is because of the first handler that you were in contact with, be it a mother or father. You'll notice how they raised you differently to the way other parents were raising their kids. I mean, that's how you're ending up on this channel if you don't know. So yeah, basically, and that is a handler. And throughout your life, most of the time, up until a certain point, so up until a certain point, you will have one handler at a time. Only one person is in charge of your programming. Oh, I know it's sounding more and more like the stuff, but it's cool. I don't want you to be afraid of those words. That's why I'm not scared to use them, because I don't mean them in that way. And I need you guys to be able to go into your heart spaces and trust your intuition and discern. Like, if this feels too dark for you, then yeah, do you. Like, I want you guys to feel safe. And from the intention that I'm putting out from my heart space, y'all should feel safe, because this is a safe place. I don't want you to get lost in the sauce in what people call things, just so that they can like feed off of your energy of like, what? Like, for the people who that stuff is meant for, I'm gonna tell you guys, the truth. I'm gonna activate in you the truth of your destinies, the truth of where you come from, of who you guys are. So, okay, cool. Yeah, so you'll get like one handler at a time. So let's say you move out of home. Let's say your handler is your dad for a specific time, and then let's say you move out of home. So for instance, with me, when I moved out of home, when I went to university for the first time, so I was like 17 when I went to university. So now, because obviously I'm not living with my parents, there has to be another person who kind of guides my programming and my conditioning, right? Up until I've bloomed enough to do this whole thing by myself. So then I got this best friend, and he was just fucking amazing. He was literally God sent. I don't know how to explain it, but you and the person connect immediately. I'll tell you guys a little story. So what happened was, I was hanging out with these girls. It was like the first maybe 2-3 days. You know, when you're meeting people and like making friends. And I was hanging out with these two girls, and it was cool. I liked them. They were kind, they were nice, they were fine. And our energies, they didn't completely match, but it was good enough for me at the time. I was already aware at that age that it's not easy for me to find people that match my energy. So, you know, as close as it can be, it's cool. Anyway, one of the girls, her cousin comes into the picture, and it's this guy. He's nice. I've never looked at him in a, oh, he's hot, I want to date him kind of way. Not once. Not once. It was, from my side, it was purely platonic. Like, so, and we're chilling this one night, and he comes through, and then he leaves. He's going like to his dorm, and he says to me like, I should walk him. So I walk him, and while we're walking, he says, what are you doing with those two? The one is his cousin. And I'm like, what do you mean? They're my friends. He's like, firstly, you don't belong in a crew. Secondly, if you are going to be in the crew, like, not with those two. And I don't think he was dissing them or anything. It was just like, okay, so for me, right, it was the first time, mind you, this is the first time I've moved out of home. It was the first time outside of myself that I felt like someone else was aware of my energy. Like, maybe not what it is or what's going on, but just the fact that it's different. Just the fact that my energy is different. Do you get what I mean? And this is the type of thing that your handler does. Like, they open your mind and allow you later on to grow into yourself without being so shocked, because it's like, they make you aware in little hints that you're not like everyone, you're different, you know, whatever it is. Whether your handler tells you you're special, whether your handler has you going challenge through challenge for you to understand and perceive the fact that you are the shit and you can do anything. Like, however, because yeah, they do it in different ways. But anyway, yeah. So coming to today and to this reading, basically, everybody has one handler at each point in their life, and right now you've just broken through into like a sort of, I've been calling it a new reality in the readings, but yeah, just to like, there's this new version of you that's like online right now. You've activated like a lot. I represent that for you guys with the archetypes that I use. So, but based on those readings, what I can tell is that the aspect of yourself that you've released has a lot to do with financial gain. From the Makeda video that I did, it has a lot to do with speaking, like connecting with a large group of people, with a collective, with raising the vibration, with grounding the vibration you have. I felt that from the Archangel reading that I did for you guys. And then from the Atlantean, Lemurian, it has a lot to do with technological advancements and like a futuristic type of thing. And then when you look at the Oya and Shango, like, it's weird because like it's about transition. It's about transitioning from one form of communication to another. But yeah, basically, so that's what you guys are basically going through. And for me, that spells it's a new reality. And with the new reality comes the new handler, for those of you who will be receiving new handlers. Now, this is where we come to, like, people are acting really weird around you. You'll notice that people want your attention right now. Like, people that like haven't some of them haven't been the greatest people to you, because so handlers are different based on the frequency, right? So if you're in a high frequency timeline of your life, then obviously the handlers are like benevolent, and they are giving and supportive, and they teach like through nurture, they teach through love, you know. And then, you know, as the frequency kind of like as the vibration gets kind of low, it's not like you don't have a handler, you still have a handler, but now your handler is strict, and to be honest, they might just be a fucking asshole, they're a dick. Like, it's someone that you have to go through a whole introspective thing to find out how is it that this person supports you, and you will realize that shit, this person, they support me. It's just in a really fucked up way, and also I kind of hate this person, and like what. But anyway, yeah, you're getting a new handler, people are competing to be your handler, and I just want to talk about, like, I want to do a little reading about that. We're already 15 minutes in, so I'll do just a short like tarot reading, basically, to be like, what's up with these people? You'll notice that a lot of people around you are acting weird. People want your attention. People are trying to pretend and hope to God that you don't see through them, because they want you to choose them. There's benefits to being your handler, okay? These people, as much as you're ordained by God and all that, the person that becomes your handler is also ordained to become your handler. And there's benefits for them that come with that. You're the chosen one. Like, you're part of the chosen. So, obviously, this person, when they become your handler, they're taken care of too. So, it's a pretty cool position. And energetically, like, you're more, I was gonna be like, energetically you're a snack, and I was like, no, you're like the whole meal. Then I'm like, no, it's like I can't really equate it to anything like that. So energetically the person gets to share in your energy. I don't want to freak you guys out and make you think, do you mean the handler feeds on my energy? No, no. It's like more of a collaboration, right? Let's not get into semantics. So, yeah, the funny thing, I feel like your energy has put out that, like, you know, you're looking for applicants, you're looking for a new handler, and you're looking for applicants. And look, I know for a fact, okay, firstly, I've got here, this is one of my favorite cards, Stargazer. Set your sights higher. Like, the people that are presenting themselves to you right now, wanting to partner up with you in any kind of way, they might be just saying they want to be friends, and all of a sudden they like buying you drinks and like all doing all this shit. Like, look, it could be anything. It could be a family member who just suddenly wants to get close to you, like something. Like, basically, I'm getting, look past these people, and you know that you should, though, because these are people from your past that kind of treated you like shit. But their atoms know that you're about to blow, it's about to be huge, and they need to get closer to you, and that's what they're doing. So look past all these people. You have outgrown all these people, and I know there's this part of you that feels like even wanting to choose one of these people just to show them on some, you see, I told you I was gonna make it, and now you get to watch. Don't do all that. Let go. Let go. Don't let anybody from your past that wasn't able to treat you how you are, like, create your own heaven and don't let them through the pearly gates. Like, have your own Saint Peter when it comes to your energy. Don't just let anybody through the gate. It's time to send some people to hell. Like, right now, you have your own version of heaven, and people are finna get in. Like, you need to, honestly, like, have a Saint Peter there, and you need to be telling people, like, no, you need to be down there somewhere, not here. But yeah, basically, you're looking for someone that's going to support your dream, support your vision, support how you want to express yourself, support all the things that you seem to be attracted to, beauty, luxury, money, fun, all of that stuff. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for someone that resonates on that level. Guys, don't mind my dog. Like, she's so moody. She gave birth like 2 weeks ago, and she's still moody as fuck. So So you are definitely going to be receiving. Okay, you are going to get someone who approaches you like as a new friend or just a new person in your life, to be honest. And yeah, you've got to trust your instincts, be brave and honest, trust and thrive. So there's a lot of like trust energy here, like trust your vibe when you meet this person. I'm getting some kind of like a partnership, you and someone working together. Like honest, I'm seeing something like I write, you draw, you know? Like imagine starting a comic book with someone like I write, you draw, or like, I don't know, like you're in front of the camera, I'm behind the scenes, so they produce and they do whatever, whatever. Just, I'm seeing a co-creation. It's like for the first time, you're going to experience working together with your handler. And obviously, then you won't call them your handler. This conversation will just be between us, right? Guys, I'm giving you like deep knowledge here. So, yeah, basically, um, I know this reading is about the whole handle thing, but I just want to end the reading because with this Mother Earth card, shit. Check, this is, you've also got this You Are Not Alone card, which is literally that. Because a lot of you, like star seeds and like this chosen group, whatever it is you're chosen for, like within, I have a whole wasp here, guys. You guys, you know what it was like, the wasp and whatnot? By the way, I didn't see it like get out. I tried to shoo it out. Anyway, look, and then there's the bee under the thing. I swear you guys are gonna think I planned this stuff. Like, I don't. It's just, I'm vibing. I'm that connected. But yeah, what did I want to say to you guys? Oh, Mother Earth, feel love and comforted. And now we've got summer, bask in joy and light. You're really about to feel this overwhelming sensation of support from the universe, like on a level that you've never felt before. And I'm just really, really happy for you because this is really cool. And there's a lot of you that are just really starting to expand your consciousness on things that are possible, like available to your energy and your specific energetic like signature. And I'm happy for you guys too, because I feel like you're on this road of discovery and it's really nice. A lot of you guys, yeah, are going to be challenged to shift your perspective about a lot of things that you've been told to believe in the past. And I guess, this reading is one of those things. Like, but yeah, cool. That's what I have for you later, guys.